man or vampire. The sun began to set on the ancient kingdom of Carmilla, casting long shadows across the barren landscape. In the heart of the kingdom, a towering castle stood as a reminder of a time long past. This was the home of the mighty vampire lord, Count Dragan, who ruled over the land with an iron fist. But little did he know that his reign was about to be challenged by a new force, a force that would change the fate of the kingdom forever. In a small village on the outskirts of Carmilla, a young man named Ethan lived a simple and peaceful life. He was known for his skills in hunting and tracking, always managing to bring back enough food to sustain the village. But Ethan had a secret that he had kept hidden from everyone around him. He was a vampire, cursed with immortality and a thirst for blood. Ethan had spent centuries wandering the earth, searching for a way to break the curse that bound him. He had encountered countless vampires in his journey, some who had embraced their dark nature and others who fought against it. It was during one of his travels that he came across a group of hunters, known as the Venators, who dedicated their lives to eradicating vampires from the world. Intrigued by their cause, Ethan joined forces with the Venators, hoping that by hunting down his own kind, he could find a way to end his own curse. Together, they traveled across the kingdom, battling vampires and uncovering the dark secrets hidden within Carmilla. But little did they know that their actions were drawing the attention of Count Dragan. Count Dragan was not your typical vampire lord. He possessed immense power and had an insatiable hunger for control. He had ruled over Carmilla for centuries, using his vampiric abilities to bend the will of the people to his own. But now, with the Venators gaining strength, he saw them as a threat to his power. He decided to take matters into his own hands and confront them head-on. As the Venators approached Count Dragan's castle, they were met with fierce resistance. The castle was guarded by an army of vampires, each one eager to protect their master. But Ethan and his comrades fought valiantly, using their skills and determination to push through the enemy lines. It was in the midst of this battle that Ethan's true power was revealed. During a moment of desperation, as he faced a particularly powerful vampire, Ethan tapped into a hidden reserve of strength. He transformed into a fearsome creature, a vampire capable of rivaling even Count Dragan himself. With this newfound power, he single-handedly defeated the vampire and cleared a path to the castle. Inside the castle, Count Dragan awaited their arrival. He was not one to back down from a fight and relished the opportunity to face his enemies. The final battle was fierce and intense, with both sides unleashing their full power. But in the end, it was Ethan who emerged victorious. As Count Dragan lay defeated, Ethan stood over him, his thirst for revenge replaced by a sense of pity. He realized that the cycle of violence and hatred had consumed both vampires and humans alike. With a heavy heart, Ethan spared Count Dragan's life, vowing to find a way to break the curse that had plagued them all. In the aftermath of the battle, the kingdom of Carmilla began to rebuild. The Venators continued their mission to protect the world from the dangers of the supernatural, but with a new understanding and empathy for those affected by curses like Ethan's. And Ethan, now free from the burden of his vampiric nature, dedicated his life to finding a way to bring peace to all those trapped in the darkness. And so, the tale of Ethan and the kingdom of Carmilla came to an end. It was a story of redemption, forgiveness, and the power of choice. In a world where darkness and light often blurred, it was the decisions made by individuals that shaped their fate. The game of man or vampire had been played, but it was up to each player to decide which side they would ultimately choose.